This is for the
This needs to get better.
Facts.
Yeah, we're right.
Yeah.
Big
I
facts.
know you guys are here.
Some emails need to be sent.
Big facts.
All right,
So,
guys.
so people, the offensive line, you looking at any potential changes, or are you gonna go with what you have?
we're working on some stuff. We're gonna want to see JPJ come back to action and get back involved. We have to, in all phases of it, we got to get off the football better and make more of the running game. There's not enough happening there to act on the play pass game, and we're just not getting enough. So we just got to keep working it. We got the guys we got, and there's and we need to keep developing and keep building on it.
So would that be competition at the right guard spot or the entire line possibly?
We're working at the right guard spot. Our young guys they'll get their turn sometime, but they're not ready yet. So we have what we have, and we got to make our guys do better, and we got to fit it together better than we have.
Pete, last week in terms of the Chargers game, you said that you were not going to basically scrap the film. I'm curious as to what is that differentiating factor between when you decide to do that versus
I was basically not going to what?
like move past the film, like you weren't going to like scrap the film. You said that after the Chargers game.
Yeah. What did I mean by scrap the film? I'm not.
Yeah.
Like throw it away.
Yeah, like you didn't want to like just move past it. I was curious as to if they're like
No, we're at such an early stage of developing of our team that we have to keep building. We have to go through the hard stuff, learn the hard way, learn the hard lessons. Yeah, it's a thought. You throw the film out and don't look at it. But we have too much to teach and too much to learn, and so this is just part of the process, And it would have been nice to get 2 wins out of these 3 or get them all, but it didn't happen yet. So we've got to keep working at every phase of our game. We didn't turn it around from Monday night relative to how they did. They had the big break and they took advantage of it. I overdid it. I tried to make sure that we had our legs. I feel like I didn't do the right decision making to get us right. And because fundamentally we did not play as well as we have, and so. It just happens. You got to take a shot at it. That game coming Monday night or after a Thursday nighter for the other team has historically been very, very difficult. And that's the schedules. We got to play it, and we need to respond better.
Last week we were talking about Geno kind of taking what the defense gives him with Trey Tucker's performance. Do you believe that was Geno kind of taking what the defense gave him, or do you think that Trey just watching the film just had an incredible game and was just getting over separation? How would you see that?
No, it's a combination. Geno really did get back on track, and he played like he plays. The week before was something different, and it was great to see him come back like that. He took advantage of Trey and his opportunities. Trey was fortunate on a couple opportunities. The concept really fit the concept of their defense. He got behind him a couple times. We didn't get him a couple times too. There was other opportunities that we could have gone to him. So Trey took advantage of it. Geno was on point, and there was some real nice calls there to get him open for the touchdowns. Trey's had a really good start to this season, and he's been very consistent. He's come through in big ways, and it's just really indications of more to come. We got to keep going to him because he's making things happen.
What do you think the issues are special teams?
Well, I go back to the whole team, and that's why this is my responsibility. The whole team fundamentally did not play well. They did. I'm going to give it to Danny too. I thought his team played exceedingly well in all phases, and Larry Izzo, their special teams coach, used to be our special teams coach. He got those guys ready to go, and they whipped us on the returns, so it's a hard game, but I'm going to take it. I have to do a better job of getting these guys ready to go in the matchups that we have, regardless, and it showed up in special teams quite clearly. Fundamentals, just being low and leverage and attack and defending blocks and beating the blockers on our coverage, all of that, and it was the too many big plays that lead them to an easy win for them.
Obviously, things didn't go the way that you would like in the secondary, but when you have guys like the receivers that Washington had, how much will that challenge help guys like Caillou and Darren along the season with the receivers that are going to come as well?
Yeah, I thought that the corners did well again. We gave up the double move play. Caillou got whipped on that one. That was a really nice play by them and all. We should have had a chance to stay on top. That was at a time in the game when that's what they're going to do, and unfortunately we didn't take care of that. Stokes played really well again, and it was great to get Darian out there. You know, it was a clear opportunity to throw him out and made a couple tackles and looked comfortable in coverage and did like he's been doing in practice. So those guys are developing. We got to make sure we're staying on top. Easy plays are just, they're killers.
Anything new with Mayor?
No updates on that yet. We'd love to have Michael get back out there. We don't know if he'll be able to or not.
Otherwise, pretty healthy from the game, right?
Yeah, we came out okay. We've been, that health has been one of our strong points.
How do you keep the players really locked in and focused and not get discouraged by an outcome like that, knowing they want and expect more?
This is all I've ever known. This is what you do, and you have to deal with it. And we have really clear messaging from the beginning to deal with challenges and all of that. We also have tremendous leadership and from our club in the locker room. Max couldn't be more a part of the messaging and being vocal and challenging guys and to play up. Max has played extraordinary football right off the bat, which we expected, but his leadership has been even better. And so it's with that. It's leadership, it's direction, it's system, it's enduring the setbacks and coming back out of them. And that's we've got to keep building hope that it's available, and that's my job.
That's good.
See ya.
Thanks, Pete.